it's too late for us now. Why do we stay when I blame you for the
Hey guys, welcome back to Pilot Therapy. If this is your first time stopping by, my name is Keela. Hey, if not, thank you for the support. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how I achieve this drugstore friendly makeup look. I feel like this look is giving everything that it needs to give, plus some, and everything that's listed in this video, all the products used in this video came from the drugstore or the beauty supply store, so you don't want to miss it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel already if you hadn't already. Turn on your post notification bells. I post videos every week and I promise you don't want to miss them. Now, let's get into this video. Okay, y'all, so in today's video, I will be doing a drugstore friendly video. I feel like I hadn't done one of these in a long time. So everything in this video will either be from your local Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, or from your local beauty supply store. I actually went and picked up a lot of stuff today specifically for this video. So fingers crossed that the products turn out good. If not, I have other recommendations and other things that I will be showing you guys as well. Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to prime. As y'all can see, I started with a fresh face. My face is already clean. I always start with a clean face and always moisturize. Then I'm going to go in and do my eyebrows. I'll make sure I have what I can list in the description box for you guys. Again, like I said, some of this stuff came from my beauty supply store, so I will try to have the names of the products that I used. I'm going to attempt to do my eyebrows on camera, so here we go. I will be using the Kiss Fine Precision Brow Pencil, and I got this from the beauty supply store, and the color is deep dark brown. I have used this pencil before. It's actually one of my favorite pencils, so I can highly recommend it if you're a person that likes to use pencils. good as brows is gonna get. We're gonna jump into eyes now. And of course, I tried to not get on here and struggle today and actually have all my stuff together. And what did I do? Not open up all my products. So guess what? Struggling. All right, so I am going to probably, no I am, not probably. I'm gonna prime my eyelids because I'm gonna throw a little eyeshadow on them today. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna use this e.l.f. What is this? Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish. And it is a lighter color, so it's very, very light. Dragging the concealer from my eyelid to the center of my face because my foundation is gonna cover it up anyways. So if I look crazy right now, y'all just kind of ignore that. I promise it's not gonna stay like that. That's why I said a little goes a long way with that concealer, but here we are. So I think I'm just gonna go for like a little simple color. So this came from the beauty supply store, and this is Ruby Kisses by Kiss. So this is a Kiss product, and we're just gonna put that brown shade. I'm gonna take this brown shade and just put it all over everything because I love a simple brown look. So this little orangey brown shade here, I'm gonna put it all over my eyelid, and then I'm gonna go in with this darker brown here. And see how pigmented that is, even though it is drugstore. We're gonna try to do something fancy with this little eyeshadow palette we got here, okay? I'm feeling a little fancy. I'm so fancy, you already know. I'm gonna go in with this brown shade I was telling you guys about right here, Urban Decay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this, use my Urban Decay brush to go into my crease, and we're gonna put that chocolate color into it, and we're gonna blend like our life depends on it, okay? Because we don't want to be looking crazy. Trust the process, guys. With makeup, the most important thing to remember is to trust the process, because things may start off looking a little bleak, looking a little scary, but you can always go and fix it. You can always go back in and fix it. So don't freak yourself out. The best thing you can do is practice, 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 and you just go from there. You know, the more you practice, the better you get. It took me years, I mean years, to get my makeup together, and some days it still don't come out the way I wanted to. Some days it's still just, you know, I'm frustrated, or sometimes it takes longer than other times. So the most important thing to remember is to just trust the process, guys. Trust the process. Trust the process, practice, 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 and blend like your life depends on it. So I'm gonna go back in with our little orange shade because it kind of got lost in the brown a little bit. And we're gonna put it back on just to keep that there. And then we are going to go in with this light shade here, and we're gonna put that in the inside. I'm trying to find my brush that I like to use to do that with. Looking for a flat brush. Normally I use my finger, but we're gonna see how this brush does. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna take that and we're just gonna put that on top of the orange. That way we have a coppery gold look going on. And if you want, you can put that all over your eyelid. I just put it all over the copper in the inner corner portion, but you can put it all over your eyelid if you want to. And I'm gonna go back in with that brown just a little bit because obviously it's very pigmented, and we're gonna define our crease again, and then we are going to call it with our eyes. Let's bring our little definition back. All right, next we're going to do lashes. I use this eyelash glue faithfully. I actually don't really deviate away from it too much. This is my super stronghold eyelash adhesive I Envy by Kiss, and I use it in the color black. Alright, I personally like to put my eyelash glue on first just because it makes it easier for me to apply my falsies. Some people have a hard time applying false eyelashes. You see some people put the adhesive on their lash, and then other people put it on their lash band. However, whatever works for you, it works for me if I apply it as like eyeliner and then my lash just attaches. Now, I believe every woman, especially if you travel a lot, need one of these. I picked this up from the Dollar Tree. It holds eyelashes. Of course, mine are just like all over the place because they not in there like they should. But I'm going to use these top lashes that I have in here. I want to use these because these are my Kiss lashes in the style Dutchess. This is what they look like. This is probably my third time wearing them. They have slowly become my favorite lashes. The band on them is very thin, so you can't even tell that you have them on. And they're very easy to apply. And they still give you a nice full look. Have our lashes on and our eyes are done. I always have problems with this eyelash right here wanting to stay down. Well, this particular eye rather. It's not just the eyelash, it's the whole side in general. So I have two foundations here that I'm gonna use, or I'm thinking about using. So I absolutely love this Born to Glow by NYX, but I picked up this Kiss Natural Finish Liquid Foundation from the hair store today, and I want to swatch it and see if it's actually my skin color. If it is not, then I'm going to mix it with my NYX Born to Glow foundation. It says that it is lightweight, full coverage, natural finish liquid foundation, and this is in the color Caramel. So I didn't see a lot of shades. So I feel like this may be the closest one to my shade. We will see. I'm not gonna put out a whole lot because I need to make sure it's my color. But it's looking like it's close to it, just looking thus far. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I can work with it. Okay, I can work with it. Let's see what's going on here. Might be done found me a new foundation. Y'all, I have a lot of different foundations. And I hadn't tried some of them because I'm scared that they're not going to be my color. Because I bought a lot of them during like the pandemic when you couldn't go into store and get them because they were running all type of sales and stuff. And so you would just do the online quiz. And so yeah, I got a lot of foundations. In fact, I got some videos out that I recorded where like foundation was absolutely terrible. So I am traumatized when it comes to foundations because they be tricking me sometimes. And so I'm like, okay, you know, they tell me it's this shade and it is not the shade that I thought it was. And this is definitely giving full coverage, so that's good. And it's blending in real nice, so that's also good. And again, I picked this foundation up from the beauty store, so it's nice and lightweight, like it says. It's really soft, and it does appear to be full coverage. You probably could go in with another layer if you want to. I would say it's actually buildable medium to full coverage, because it gives you the full coverage that you need. But if you feel like you need more, then you would just go in with another layer. I don't feel like I need more. I feel like what I have is the right amount for me. So alright, let's get this little highlighted eye area. You want to make sure you blend it into your neck. Come on down past the chin into your neck. Get it on down now. And into your hairline if your hair gonna be out. Now y'all know I'm gonna throw a wig on, so we ain't gotta worry about that too much. But into your hairline, back behind the ear, whatever part of the skin is showing, put foundation on it. Bring it on out, bring it on down. You hear me? Okay. Now then, we're going to go in with some concealer. This is the Ruby Kisses All Day Cover Concealer, and this is in the color 5 Fun.
Why do we stay when I blame you for the things that weigh me down? 'Cause in the echo of your silence, I only hear what's best for me. Yeah, in the echo of your silence, I'm thinking more of her. She who wants to study your body, who gets the better version of you. I need the better.
And of course, I didn't get a sponge out, so let me grab a sponge out of my drawer, because yeah, knowing I always use a sponge. Okay, so this sponge is not, you know, the cleanest, because I just grabbed it out of my drawer, but we're gonna use it anyways. So you always want to start with a damp sponge. I believe this is just a sponge that I got from Ulta. So it's not like a beauty blender or anything specific, knocking stuff over. Again, if I don't struggle, video ain't right. So we're gonna take our damp beauty blender, or beauty sponge rather, and we're just gonna blend everything in. I save my under eye for last to blend in. I like to let that concealer sit a little while so that it stays longer. In my opinion, it stays longer. But this concealer, this is my first time trying this concealer. I believe it dries fast. It's probably a matte-ish concealer. So if you're an oily girl, or you want your makeup to last all day like it says, this is a good concealer for you to try. And again, this concealer was $4 at the beauty supply store. So this is definitely one, like if you're going out, you're going to be out all day and you don't have to touch your makeup up, you can definitely give this concealer a try, because I can already tell by the way I'm blending it that it stays down. And but it blends real smooth, even though it dries kind of fast. So you want to move fast to blend it. It still blends real smooth. Like the finish is still really nice. That's amazing coming from a drugstore concealer. Like this reminds me of my Shape Tape, my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. Can this be like a little dupe for that? I don't know, but I absolutely love this concealer. It just blends out so smoothly. Now you don't want to rush this part of the process either, because again, what we just talked about, you want to blend. You gotta blend like your life depends on it. So you don't want to rush this part of your makeup. You want to take your time because you want to have that nice smooth finish. You don't want to have the creases, and you know, it's not clown makeup. We're not trying to do clown makeup. We're trying to do some purty stuff. We want to be purty, right? So this is the Ruby Kisses setting powder in the color Banana, and it says HD Set and Forget. Y'all know I already use a drugstore friendly. See, here I go. I didn't take this one off either. I already use a drugstore friendly finishing powder in my Wet n Wild powder, but here we go. We're gonna give something new a try. Again, like I said, I'm trying a lot of new products in this video, so fingers crossed the look turns out good. It will. We trust in the process, remember? We are trusting the process. Now I go in and I set my under eye first because I don't want it to crease. So I just go in and set it already. And you could go in with a shade lighter on the concealer if you wanted to. A lot of people go in with a shade or two lighter. I typically stick with just a shade lighter because I don't like a real bright under eye. I still like for my makeup to look really natural. Like I want it to be there and I want you to know that I have it on, but I don't want it to be like flashy. I'm not a flashy makeup person. I like for everything to still look natural. I do like how this setting powder blends in though. It gives a nice finish, and I always go in with Banana. I don't do translucent setting powder. Some people do. I don't, because I feel like it gives me flashback and it's just not melanin friendly in my opinion. But for some people it works for them, and if it works for you, that's perfectly fine. You know, to each its own. There's no big deal about that. We don't discriminate over here. But for me, I just like to have a little extra color whenever I use, so I typically gravitate to Banana, or I'll go a little bit darker. I'm just taking the butt and I'm making sure the butt I'm taking the bottom of the sponge or the butt and I'm just blending everything else in. Just tap tap tap. Again, we blend like our life depends on it. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with, okay, now I got powder everywhere. All on the shirt, Lord have mercy. I'm going to go in and I am going to do a nice little soft contour. This is my Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. I just can't let this palette go. I can't. As hard as I try, and I be wanting to give other stuff a try, I can't let this palette go. Like the formula in it is just great, and I just hadn't found nothing like it. And so until I find something like it, y'all gonna continue to see it even if you're tired of it. I'm sorry. And then I go in with the darker to contour my face. So I use the lighter color on my nose because I don't like a harsh contour on my nose. I want it to stay nice and subtle. You know, I don't want you to know that it's there, but you know, I still want to look like I got a nose job. But I use darker on my cheeks because my face is a little chubby, because your girl done gained some weight and it's time to lose some weight. Anybody else New Year's resolution was to, you know, get healthier. I feel like that's my New Year's resolution every year, and I do that. Like I do start eating healthier and I start doing better, but at some point I get to go on vacation and I kind of just lack self-control, and then here we are. But my face is a little chunkier than it normally is, so we're gonna contour it and snatch the jawline just a little bit, just a little bit. So I'm gonna take that setting powder that I used. I'm going to just draw a little line underneath here to just carve out that, to kind of give me a little sculpted look right there. Now, I don't do this all the time, but again, like I said, my face done got a little chunkier than it was, so we just gonna sculpt it a little bit. You know, give us the mimic of a smaller face without it actually being smaller. Y'all help hold me accountable in the comments. Whenever y'all watching my videos, just somebody randomly say, hey, how are you doing on your health kick? How are you doing? Because I need somebody to help hold me accountable, because I am not a good person for myself. I am a great accountability person with other people. If somebody's like, hey, I want you to do this with me, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. I stay on them. I know that's the life coach in me that's like, yeah, we're gonna do this. But then when it comes to myself, I get distracted and my self-discipline gets terrible, and then yeah, so somebody hold me accountable and say, hey, have you been doing your stuff? Just randomly say it. Okay, so I'm going to be using my Milani blush. This is in Rose d'Oro. If you didn't know, I am a blush girl. I love blush. Like, that is my favorite part of the makeup is blush, because for the longest I did not think that blush was for black women. I always thought blush was for white women. I don't know why, but I just did not think it was for black women. So I wouldn't wear it because I was like, you know, that's not, I feel like it didn't look right on me. And so for the longest, or I don't know, I guess I just had this preconception. Y'all, my thing just popped off and I was trying to put it back in there. But I just had this, you know, misconception that blush was not for me or for black women, and I was wrong. And listen, if you're scared to try blush, girl, go out there and find the shade that works for you and give it a try, because it just does something to the look. You see, I even add a little bit to my nose because I even like the little rosy part of it. So I'm going to go in now with this Kiss Cover Plus Care Press Powder. This is in the color Almond. If this doesn't work, or if you can't find your shade in this, you can always try the e.l.f. You see, I use this religiously. I swear by it. It is the best press powder I have probably ever purchased in my life. So if you're looking for a good powder foundation, this is it. But we're gonna give this a try today, because what we're doing new products. It look a little light now. I'm looking at it, you know, I don't know. We're gonna see here. I just like to go in with my pressed powder after my look and just blend everything. Make sure everything is seamless, you know. To me, this is what makes everything look natural. This is what gives me my natural finish, is when I finish it with a good pressed powder or a powder foundation. Same thing, but you know, one is just a little bit different than the other. And now we're gonna go in with highlight, and girls, we are almost finished. This is let me tell y'all, this is look. Oh, I didn't bronze. What? Okay, so here is the Glow and Bronze bronzer, and I'm going to actually use it as a highlighter because I feel like it's too bright to be a bronzer. I do like for my bronzer to have like a little shimmer in it, but this is gold, y'all. So, and it says it's medium, but I am going to use it as a highlighter. I'm not even going to use it as a bronzer. Cause see, now that's definitely giving highlighter vibes. That's not giving me bronzer vibes. Alright, now I'm gonna go in with some liquid liner, and I'm just gonna draw in some moles. I actually do have moles on my face, and the foundation kind of covers them up. So sometimes I just go back in and fill one or two of them back in just because I like my little beauty marks. That's what I was raised to call them, beauty marks. I don't know if anybody else call them that. And I think I want to throw in a little eyeliner, maybe. No, we're not going to throw in no eyeliner. What we're going to do is we're going to use that brown that was in here and use it to line our waterline and throw in a little mascara. Sometimes I feel like eyeliner just be too harsh and I just want something subtle, a nice little finish. Throw a little mascara on that waterline. Okay, so I'm going to set my face with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Finish Matte. And I always like to spray it out first to make sure it's going to spray out, because sometimes it doesn't spray right. See, this one is not spraying right and I don't like that, so we're not going to use that. Something's going on with that sprayer. Let me try my Maybelline one. I always spray into the air because sometimes it won't come out misty. It'll come out with drops, and those drops will reflect on your face, and that's the last thing we want after we done put in all this work. So drench that face, girl. Use as much as you feel like you need to make that makeup last. Then I'm going to go in with my little fan that I got from Shein. This is one of the best investments I made too. And we're going to dry that down. Alright, now we're going to finish up with lips. So I'm going to go in with a brown. This is actually an eyeliner pencil by Wet n Wild, but it's the perfect brown for me. I can't find this brown in a regular lip pencil. So makeup products are multi-purpose. You can use concealers as foundations. You can use foundations as concealers. You can use eye pencils or eyeliner as lip liner. You know, the products are multi-purpose. You can use eyeshadow as highlighter. Just different things. They serve, even though they have different names or different titles, they can serve different purposes as well. So I'm just going to line my lip with this brown pencil. I'm going to stop talking because I'm already messing up. This gives me a nice little brown ombre-ish look on my lips. And I picked up two colors from the hair store, the beauty supply store, and this is Ruby Kisses Super Gloss Lip Gloss, and this is in the color Glaze Pear. And then I picked up another one, same brand, and this is the color Natural, and I think I'm gonna go with Natural to round out our little look. So I think this has some shimmer in it. It does. Smells really good. It smells like candy. Has a nice little tint to it. Okay, so because I'm a extra girl and I like for my lips to look, well, let's give a nice shine, but because I like for my lips to be popping, because like I said, I'm an extra girl, I'm going to go in with my Essence Extreme Shine Volume Lip Gloss, and I'm just going to dab a little in the middle. And this just gives my lips that juicy look effect, so it just makes your lips look a little, you know, gives a little little razzle dazzle. That's what it gives, a little razzle dazzle. All right, so now I'm going to go do my hair, and I'm going to come back and we're going to close out this video. Okay, y'all, so I went back and threw on my hair like I said, added my little nose ring because y'all know I'm a little extra sometimes. and I was feeling extra. Like, I feel like this makeup look was like, yes, we need a little extra. So I'm gonna add my little nose, my little clip-on nose ring. But anyways, y'all, I feel like this look turned out beautiful for it to be a drugstore look. I just wanted you guys to realize that you can achieve a flawless look using drugstore products. Yes, high-end products are nice and they have their place, but you can get the exact same look for less than half the price. You can get the exact same look. Like, you can get a nice flawless look that's very affordable. All these products came from, like I said, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, beauty supply store. Most of them actually came from the beauty supply store today. So I got to actually try some new products on camera with you guys, and I am obsessed. So you guys, don't be surprised when y'all see it in other makeup videos. Y'all see things in the rotation, especially that foundation, because that foundation is giving me everything. Like, it is, y'all, I can't even put it into words how I feel about that foundation. Go and pick, if you don't get nothing else from this video, you don't pick up no other products or try anything else, go pick up this foundation. Like, pick it up. Kids did their thing. My face looks very natural, and I was nervous about trying this because, listen, y'all, I ain't never tried no beauty supply store foundation before. I usually get my foundation from Walmart or Ulta. So this really threw me for a surprise because I'm like, wait a minute. But I wanted to be genuine and I wanted to be honest. Like, you hear a lot of people say this is a drugstore video or this is a drugstore makeup look, but then they go in and they're like, well, I didn't like that, and they add something else that's not drugstore or not affordable, and you like, wait a minute, I thought this was a drugstore look. How are you adding in your, you know, other foundation that is not at the drugstore, that is called, you know, I gotta go to Sephora and pick it up. So I'm happy that I was able to find a foundation that was less than 10 bucks. Like, this foundation, I'm pretty sure was like $6.99 from the local beauty store, and it gave me everything I needed it to give me. And I feel like it's perfect. It's the perfect shade for my winter complexion as well, because, you know, during the winter time we get a little bit lighter because we're not outside as much. So I feel like it's perfect for my winter complexion as well. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below and tell me what you guys think about this look. Is it pretty to y'all? Do y'all want more videos like this? Like, do y'all like drugstore friendly videos? Because I like to do beginner friendly videos over here. I like to do beginner friendly wig installs, beginner friendly makeup looks. Like, that's just my thing, because I know not everybody is at the same pace on their journey, and sometimes it takes a little bit longer for others than, you know, it do other people. And I was one of those people that took a little bit longer, and I started off using drugstore products, and I love drugstore products. So this video was like right up my alley, just to go out and buy some new stuff and to bring more product reviews and do things like that. So tell me in the comments if you guys like that type of stuff. Holla at me in the comments. I promise I'll read them, and I promise I will respond. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe if you hadn't already. Turn on your post notification bell. I post videos every week, and I promise you don't want to miss them. As always, thank you guys for the support, and I will catch you in my next one. Peace.